I was 9 years old when MLK was gunned down, about 14 blocks from my house. More so than that, the proximity of the authority figures in my life, right? The ones who were, solid as a rock. You may see them shed a tear because they were happy at church, but to see them grieving so just profoundly in this moment, the kind of grief it's not just like loss of a family member. There's this other thing that was going on that has to do with, the spiritual thing that has happened. They're trying to catch their breath. They're like, my God, what is going on? Just was a year or so before that, John Kennedy was killed. One by one, they're taking down in whom we have not placed our hopes. So 9 years old, I couldn't process any of that. He was saying, no, love is the answer. Love is the only weapon that we have that's really gonna work. And so now, gunned down, the guy who was saying that we have to do this non-violently, that part I got. And I couldn't sleep. I remember just dreading that the sun was like going behind that last little peak, and now it's dark again, and I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Because at night, man, I'm just, oh my God, it was so traumatic because I couldn't process this thing that had happened. I remember, it's funny, there was a meat packing company called Morel Meats, a local company that had an ad on TV that went, Morel Meats, so good, Morel Meats, so good. So I would sing that song over and over and over again, that little ad, just to have something in my head, like, that would keep me from thinking about this thing that happened. When I found out that it was at the Lorraine Motel, my dad would take us to the Lorraine Motel because it was a really nice pool. The public pools were pretty much segregated, right? And we would swim in that pool, and Miss Lorraine was obviously a friend of my dad's, and so I had memories of that place. The balconies where he was shot would overlook the pool. Now, the National Civil Rights Museum is in that place, right? And the parking lot is over where the pool used to be. Martin King and all the civil rights activists would always stay there, and they would strategize, and people would meet there. And the songwriters from Stax Records and High Records would also go to this hotel to hang out, write songs, hang out by the pool. It was a place, by the way, where white folks and black folks could hang out together. Songs like Sitting on the Dock of the Bay were written at the Lorraine Motel. That moment in my life actually became axiomatic to my journey in ways that I never could have anticipated.